You know?
Yeah.
Seriously. Right? Oh, man.
So you've removed all 3 motors, I see.
Yep.
The controllers, the chargers.
I have removed basically all of the old stuff. I got one controller left to remove, the DC-DC converters, and that's it. And the wiring for the controllers. So once I do that, I'm gonna align the front end, I'm gonna install all the steering, wrap up the brakes, bleed the brakes, put the door latches in, some door weather stripping. That's basically about it. I'm gonna do as much as I can to where it's drivable. Other than that, there's not much I can do. It's kind of a hard balance because I have to ask them what kind of ignition. You gotta have a 12-volt ignition system that, you know, gives power to everything. And I have to do it for the brakes. So I have to install the battery. I have to hook up some type of ignition so that when you turn a key on, push a button, whatever, it gives power to the electric brakes. So if they drive this, they have brakes. I got the clutch pedal done. I just got to put in my spacer and I can put that in. I got the clutch pedal removed. Just going to be a brake pedal. I got the tranny out. So yeah, today I'm going to put the brake pedal back in, master cylinder. That'll be done. I can put the steering column in. I can run all the steering linkage. I will have steering. I'm gonna have to talk to Tim and Brett about a steering wheel. I know Tim wants a certain steering wheel. I have the picture of it, so I'm gonna have to try and locate it. For now, I'll probably just put something temporary. And then I'll finish the brakes, I'll bleed the brakes, I'll run power. Maybe I'll just run a switch to the brake motor so they can turn it on and off. And then, you know, they aren't going to have power steering. That's the other issue I have is we have no power steering, you know. I had an electric power steering kit that we had ordered. The company's gone. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, what I can do there because it worked really well. Again, I had a switch. You can turn it on and off. It was great because if you turn the switch on without the car running, you had power steering.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really neat. That's kind of the next thing, or what we're gonna have to figure out.
Now, are you planning on doing that before sending this off?
No, that's gonna have to come after. And so here's the deal. So I'll probably have a couple components that are gonna have to be mounted elsewhere. So I'm gonna just have to see how their setup is when I get it back.
Yeah.
See the room I have, what's left.
Put stuff, yeah.
To put stuff, you know, put the power steering, put the AC compressor. I already have all the taillight wiring at the back. I have all the headlight stuff here. I have all the radio stuff under the dash. So it's kind of plug and play once they have their system all in and running. And I'll have to, you know, install the stereo and stuff like that when it comes back. So when it comes back, I'll be putting the fenders, all the sheet, you know, the metal on it, and hood and side panels, inner fenders, bumpers. Like I said, I'm gonna get the brakes done, the steering done. Those are the 2 most important things right now.
Yeah.
Door latches so the door is shut, and the seat in there.
Okay.
That way it's drivable, okay? We'll go from there. As far as, like I said, ignition, switches, whatever they're doing to control the 12-volt system. And the other thing it's going to have to come back for is the air conditioning system, which seems to be the redheaded, the frickin' elephant in the room. Nobody can seem to pull off an electric AC system anymore, so